Hello there, it's Mark Sebastian. I'm the founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the Option Pit Volatility and Stock Market Report. Reminder, for education purposes only, shouldn't be considered investment advice. Options carry significant risk. Hey, our next masterclass is upcoming. This date may be slightly fluid. We may push it back a week or two because we're waiting on some approvals. But, it's still going to be up and coming. It's going to be great. It's going to be a 10-hour short that's going to teach you all kinds of stuff about using options as an investment vehicle. Sign up by Friday, and we'll knock $250 off. So email us, and we'll do the rebate. All right. So speaking of rebates, the market is rebating some dollars back to shorts as we are currently selling off some. My best guess is that it's Cohen related. I mean, the stuff that he's planning on saying is not exactly nice. I don't know about you, but when someone's going to walk in there and say the president knew about the Russian WikiLeaks stuff, he knew about all the payments, wrote me a personal check, he's a liar and a racist. It's typically markets don't like that because that threatens some sort of stability. Now, I don't know that long term it's going to matter. I think that this Cohen guy has about the credibility of Jimmy the Greek, but it doesn't mean that markets aren't going to like it. It's going to give Democrats anything they want to rip on, and meanwhile Republicans would be like, he's a liar and a charlatan, and then nothing happens, right? That's the way things always work out. We argue over nothing, and then absolutely nothing happens. Speaking of nothing happening, well, we've now had, is this our third day in a row of down market? I didn't think that was possible, but it appears to be. I've been saying that I thought the market was gunning, pull up SPX here, gunning for 2,800. That would make some sense. Let me pull up a 1 month chart here. We were down yesterday. Yeah, we've had 3 down days in a row, which unheard of, right? Just completely unheard of. But, oh no, it's only 2 down days in a row. Yeah, 2 down days in a row. But, we're definitely, but we'll call it, let's see, the absolute top of the market was 28.13. We're off 33 points in 3 days from the top, right? So Monday didn't really feel like an up day, but it was. Meanwhile, VIX has acted pretty strong. It's gone from kind of the low on Monday was 1340, and it's up nicely. It's back almost to 16. I think it's getting a little bit pricey, a little bit top heavy. I think you could see VIX start to back off. VVIX itself now back to 83. Last week when I was saying, hey, you know what? The Strangle's gotten too cheap. Guess what? I was right. The Strangle was too cheap. Probably worth looking at. I think we're probably there in terms of kind of how much more vol's going to go. We have seen some more paper buying in VIX buying stuff today. They bought the March 15 puts. They bought the August 40 calls, the April 25 calls. And interestingly, the March 16 straddle, this is one I was looking at yesterday, actually. And this is one I would be kind of targeting it as an interesting trade. The March 16 straddle, they're quoting 247, 255. I kind of like that as a potential trade. Buying, if I was given the opportunity to buy the March 16 straddle, I think that there's if I could buy near the bid, call it 247, I'd be a spread I'd be interested in. Maybe sell some upside calls against it. I think that there is some value there. Some stocks that are moving around today. Tesla continues to be kind of scary. They've got a huge debt payment due. I'd be a little bit wary of that one. GE getting a downgrade from JP Morgan, and then we've got some positive commentary out there for Caterpillar. I want to point out KHC. This is one that we looked at yesterday, and we continue to note that in March and April, notably April, the 30 puts appear to us to be too cheap. This has been a strike that we've been targeting as way too inexpensive given the rate at which KHC has been dropping. You get kind of similar things in May. So those are some trades we've been looking at in KHC. All right, folks. Again, if you want to sign up for the masterclass, which you should, don't be a dummy, go to optionpit.com/masterria. You can email me, mark@optionpit.com, or call me 888-TRADE-01 with questions. Have a good one.